Hey folks, welcome into some WNBA action on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Los Angeles Sparks against the Las Vegas Aces. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. Well, the Sparks have missed the last 3 playoffs. Rare to see LA struggle like this.
An original WNBA team, they missed the postseason just 4 times in their first 24 seasons. Now, this franchise has the best winning percentage in league history, so you expect they'll turn it around pretty soon.
Well, usually she's providing the pass. Young has to be happy to be on the receiving end of a catch and shoot. More than willing to fire.
Here's Queen. Offensive rebound. She gets that one.
And that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready to react as soon as the shot goes up.
Gray outside. Pass to Plum. Shoots the 3. Another 3 for Las Vegas.
Demonstrating how dangerous she can be from deep, but Plum doesn't lack confidence in firing the 3-ball.
Bell. And she wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
It's so hard to contain her. I mean, she just gets it done however she has to do it.
And here is Gray. Back to Young. Wilson, left side. That falls. Nice feed that time from Jackie Young.
Few players better than Wilson inside, has a rare combo of touch and length, plus the desire to beat you.
Pass to Queen. Pulls up on the wing. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
And she should thank the D for those 2 points. Nobody really paying much attention to her there.
Now Gray. And Bell pulls it down.
That's a surprise. Out of character for her to miss those when the D's not right in her face.
And she bangs it home with one hand.
The one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's her hand doing the slamming.
You're right. She is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Well, that's part of what makes her unique, right? That combination of power and polish.
Now here's Plum. 3-pointer. And Bell pulls it down. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Queen. And she goes in for the dunk.
Threw it down with authority.
She can really fly, and you combine that with her ability to get to the hoop, and you've got 2 points.
Able to play well above the rim. That makes her dangerous, doesn't it?
Now here's Gray. And another miss by Las Vegas. Now here is Queen. Guarded closely. Can't connect from short range. The Aces trailing. Young with it. McDonald picks her up. Plum misses. Now the Sparks with it. Outside McDonald. Clarendon. Back to McDonald. Pass to Queen. Lets the 3 fly. That's good, and that's her 4th basket of the game. She's a strong 4 for 6.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from 3-point range. Just nobody near her.
Now here's Gray. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Plum misses.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
Sinks that one from the post.
She's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting that ball to the rim.
Here's Stokes. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
The awareness of Gray, a terrific teammate who is good at recognizing when someone on her team is uncovered.
Pass to Bell. Outside McDonald. Here's Clarendon. Here's Queen. Kept alive. Bell. Soft touch off the glass.
They wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're locked in right now, really making the most out of their possessions.
I love the game plan from this coach early.
Now here's Gray. Wilson sets a screen.
You know, it's always interesting to match up the offseason expectations with the reality of a new season.
That's what's so great about this league from a fan perspective, right? There's always something to look forward to, no matter where your team is.
Well, both teams here, they're excited about the possibilities, and that can mean anything from developing young talent to winning a chip.
Count it.
Well, they can't ask much more of her than what she's done this quarter.
And here is Gray, looking for her first basket still in this one. The shot goes in. First of the night, she is 1 for 3 to start the contest.
Talk about a creative ball handler. Once Gray gets defenders off balance, it's over.
Queen misses. Now the Aces with it, trailing by 4. Jackie Young drives in.
And Jackie Young went first overall back in 2019, and her transition to the W probably wasn't as smooth as she would have liked.
Yeah, had some ups and downs the first 3 years, but year 4, 2022, Young put it all together, an all-star and most improved player, a big part of that 2022 and 23 Aces title runs.
And she can't get the first one.
And Jackie Young came into this league as a good passer, but she's taken it to a whole nother level.
Yeah, and as her scoring continues to improve, so does her playmaking. That makes her very difficult to defend with the ball in her hands. She's already fulfilled her immense potential.
And the second free throw, good.
And Jackie Young, a talented guard who scores at such an impressive clip.
The Sparks with the lead. Pass to Hamby. And stolen by Asia Wilson. Down low. And that one's good. Stokes.
What a start to this game. All offense early.
Yeah, this is just playground stuff. Forget about defending. Just keep letting it fly.
That's okay with me.
Here's Queen. Las Vegas grabs the miss. Pass to Gray. Wilson outside. Stokes. Back to Wilson. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Well, you look at the run the Aces are on. Do you think we can call them a dynasty?
Over the last 4 years, they have 3 trips to the finals and 2 championships. Now, I think the coming seasons will determine if they are officially a dynasty, but they're definitely on that path.
The first one falls. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
I know the Sparks, the organization, and the fans are thrilled to have Cameron Brink, you know, the 2nd overall pick in the 2024 draft.
And she's the type of player LA is going to build around. In college, a national champion as a freshman, first-team All-American as a senior. Brink is known for her defense, an incredible shot blocker, and that's the basis for the Sparks defense.
Shot clock at 3. Here's Hayes. No good. Azare Stevens with some nice D.
Rebounding is going to be a focal point for them in this one, fellas.
Yeah, Brian, it has been so far. They've already got a nice edge on the glass. Nice feed by McDonald, a new school. Score first guard. She does have great passing skills, though.
Now here's Gray, guarded by McDonald. Pass to Clark. Attached short, but it's good off the front iron.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They are having their way down low right now.
Now here's Boss. 8 points for her. 2 points. That one goes in.
she has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Now here's Gray. Tight defense on her. Tries the spin move to the middle. Here's Stokes. Wilson. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And that's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed play on the low block. I love that.
Me too. It's old-fashioned. Reminds me of when we played. An old-fashioned pound-the-rock basketball, and it's working well.
It's good.
She has put her foot on the gas pedal this quarter. She's doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Now here's Gray. And can't cash in from close range. Now here is Queen. She's covered by Clark. The rebound by Asia Wilson. The Aces trailing. Inside. And stolen by Boss. Now here is Queen. D right on her. Drills the baseline jumper.
You know, she's having a nice quarter, scoring with confidence.
Now here's Gray, guarded by McDonald. Pass to Clark. Wilson the screen. And the layup's good off the glass.
Transitioning into pretty much whatever role the team needs, it's Clark's ability to adapt that really impresses me.
And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two.
Well, we can all agree on this. There is nothing quite like summer hoops in Vegas, as long as the AC is pumping.
Yeah, I mean, it was, 110, 115, you can get up there, but you got the 2K Summer League going on, the men's national team normally playing games, having a camp, tons of elite high school events, and, of course, Aces season in full swing.
And she knocks down the first one.
And in 2023, the Sparks went 17-23. They missed the playoffs by just one win.
They were firmly in before they lost 5 of their last 7 games. So I think a stronger finish to the year is a point of emphasis for this staff.
So she picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Well, there's no question that the Las Vegas Aces have established themselves as the gold standard of the W.
Well, it's about more than those 2 titles. They opened up a 64,000 square foot practice facility back in 2023. The first WNBA team to have their own dedicated practice facility. That's showing a major investment in the team and the league. And this is the mindset Plum has to possess, because when she buries quick shots, it gets her going.
Floats one up. Count that one. Jackson with the steal. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Sparks ahead. They're up by 5. And we'll bring you the start of quarter 2 when we return. And the first quarter in the books, second about to get underway. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
And the Aces with possession. It's a 5-point game. Outside Hayes. Now in the scoring column with that deuce. 1 for 2 this game.
This is Hayes at her best, going downhill in full attack mode.
Pass to Hamby. Talbot, she's guarded by Hayes. Talbot, no good. Outside Hayes. Makes it off the glass.
And don't let her position trick you. Hayes has no issue scoring the ball down low.
So it's the Sparks now. Aleman with it. Guarded now by Hayes. Here's Jackson. Solid as a rock from 20 feet out.
That's a very low percentage shot, but it's the result they were looking for.
Outside Hayes. The 3 is up. Ooh, no luck on that one. The Sparks leading. Out to the wing. Here's Aleman. And Clark pulls it down.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whiffs on an open jumper.
Kelsey Plum from outside. It's hauled in by the Sparks. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's Aleman. Good on the baseline J.
Assistant, Stephanie Talbot.
And here are the Aces now. Pass to Martin. Hayes buries the long-range jumper.
After going scoreless in the first, she's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Victor pocket. Fast break, Las Vegas. The score now all even.
If there's one thing Plum knows, it's how to score. The fast break hoops can get her going.
And the Sparks call time here. So both teams making some changes here.
here's Aleman. Outside Clarendon. Past Aleman. Jackson with the ball. Tries it from 16. No good there. And the exciting Rickea Jackson taken 4th overall in the 2024 draft.
Well, she's got a reputation in college that she earned as an electric scorer. About 18 points per game, which is a huge number in college over her career. Jackson can get buckets from all 3 levels. And at 6'2", her length, it's kind of a matchup problem for a lot of guards.
Here's Young. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Now here's Aleman. Not a lot of room. Here's Hamby. That one wide left. Right side Plum. To the paint. After 12 seasons with the Sparks, Nneka Ogwumike decided that 2023 would be her last with the organization.
Yeah, since going 1st overall in 2012, Ogwumike, an 8-time All-Star with the Sparks, winning MVP and the WNBA title in 2016. 2 Community Assists Awards. They'll miss her in Los Angeles. Nneka, a legend in LA basketball history.
And that one drops, so they lead by 1. That one falls, so she hits both of them. Aleman with it. Left side, Jackson. And that one's good. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside Plum. Young, guarded by Jackson. Shot from 12. Young shot's good.
I love that shot from Young. Make defenders worry about the entire floor, not just the paint and the threes. Make them guard you in the mid-range.
Now here's Jackson. Stolen by Plum. To the inside. Clark. Outside Young. Just 5 on the clock. No luck. They battled on the glass, but just couldn't knock it down. The Sparks trailing. Past Aleman. Over Gustafson. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there. And it's the Aces with the ball. Now Young. 9 points in the game. And she's good on the 3 ball.
She's picking up where she left off in the first quarter, from downtown at least.
And here is Aleman. Hamby right side. It's over Clark. Hamby misses.
That's a quality look right there. Just a little off with her release.
Yeah, and that has her shaking her head. I mean, no way around it. That's a tough miss.
Now here's Young. Plum. That's good.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Here's Aleman. Pass to Stevens. Jackson. From deep. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That's some nice work on the offensive glass.
Now the Aces with it. 3-point lead. To the middle. Here's Gustafson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
Well, there's the court vision from Kelsey Plum. I mean, it's just off the charts.
Jackson with the ball. Picked up by Plum. Jackson gets the bucket.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found a weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it.
It's not often anymore you see a team rely on that shot, but it's working.
Now here's Plum. She's got 13. Rejected by De'Erica Hamby.
On defense, Hamby is so active, looks for any opening to swat the ball and blocks the shot.
Again, Rickea Jackson missing.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the interior. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, impressive effort from both teams on the glass.
That's good.
They've given up so many threes today.
Their defensive rotations on the perimeter have been abysmal.
Now here's Jackson. Guarded by Young. Jackson, no good. The Aces with the lead. Here's Gray. From about 19 feet, Stevens grabs the board.
Anybody want to bet that she won't miss that shot the next time she takes it?
And the basket by Hamby.
Never a bad idea to get it to Hamby inside. She's almost automatic from there.
And here are the Aces now. Timeout called the Aces.
Guard it.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Gray. That one's good. Maybe that'll get her going after a deep start.
With a solid frame and terrific body control, Gray is comfortable operating down low.
Pass to Queen. It's hauled in by the Aces. Jackie Young on the wing. Boss defending. Young's shot is off.
You know, it might be a poor shooting performance for her, but luckily her teammates have picked up the slack.
Well, Megan Gustafson was the original star from Iowa, scoring 28 points per game as a senior.
Yeah, she didn't get, the hype of the latest Iowa star, Caitlin Clark. Megan, though, was a National Player of the Year herself, and the lefty has been a quality WNBA player.
The 19-foot shot. Again, Las Vegas. Now here's Clarendon. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Buries it from three-point range.
A good decision maker with a strong feel for the game. Stevens can spot open teammates whenever she's out on the court.
Now here's Young. She's got 9. Down low. Here's Gustafson. The bank shot, no good. And the Sparks with possession here. Here's Queen. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Those 2 points, almost a sure thing when they're able to get the ball inside to that position.
Gray outside. Young launches a 3. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
This is really the story of the game here. They've been outstanding from behind the arc.
Now here is Queen. Guarded by Young. Queen, shot is good. Now the Aces with it. A 4-point game. Inside, Gustafson.
Los Angeles foul. Perry.
It's her first trip to the line.
Second team foul. At the line for your Las Vegas Aces, Megan Gustafson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And she's good on the second.
They've changed their game here in the second, getting a little more physical.
And look for them to increase this lead if they keep getting to the line.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Now here's Boss. Defense right on her. It's rebounded by Jackie Young. Outside Plum. Out to Gray. Three-pointer, Jackie Young. She got it up in time, but it just wouldn't fall for her. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Aces ahead, leading by 5. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Queen with a strong contribution so far in this one.
She played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient on offense.
The Aces with the lead. Gray outside. The three-pointer is on target.
A new age point guard. Gray doesn't just handle the ball and pass the ball. She also hits it from deep at a crazy rate.
Now here is Queen. A baseline J. Plum with the rebound. Here's Las Vegas. They lead by 8. That's the biggest margin of the game. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
And quite simply, Plum has it all as an offensive guard. Shooting, driving. Dribbling. You can pour it in nights like tonight when she's on.
Now here is Queen. No good from outside. Gray outside. Young. Misses and close. Now here is Queen. Guarded by Young. Plum comes with the double team. Here's Queen. And she gets that one to go off the front iron.
Well, despite the play of the team, she has done exceptionally well here.
Gray outside. Pass to Wilson. And stolen by Boss. Clarendon with it. Gray picks her up. Now Bell. Over Gray. Bell can't hit.
It just hasn't been an ideal start to the second half. They've missed 3 of their first 4.
Gray outside. Back to Plum. Wilson sets a screen. Plum gets the bucket.
They're doing some work here in the second half. 3 for 4 from the floor.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Queen. Here's Hamby. And terrific work on the offensive glass as she picks up 2.
They're just killing them in the paint.
You can say that again. I mean, the defenders aren't being nearly aggressive enough down low.
They're just killing them in the paint.
Thank you.
Now here's Plum. She's got 20. Here's Young. And Bell pulls it down. The Sparks trailing. Hamby outside. Pass to McDonald. Jacks up a 3. Good. And De'Erica Hamby gets the assist.
Well, if she's hitting from 3, McDonald becomes an impossible matchup for whoever gets her assignment.
Gray outside. Now here's Wilson. Here's Stokes. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
The Sparks call timeout. And the Sparks with possession here. Pass to Queen. Baseline jumper. Again, the Sparks good for 2. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
They set the pick. See Plum from outside. The Sparks grab the miss.
You know, when we talk about players who just get better during the offseason, that put in the work, Kelsey Plum has got to be high on that list.
Yeah, she was the first overall pick back in 2017, and she struggled her first few years. You shoot a great percentage, but Plum's really improved on her game. She's been top 5 in most improved player 3 different times, and now one of the best scoring guards in the W.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Wilson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot, and will go to the line.
It's on Arie McDonald.
Defense a little too anxious there. And look, Wilson took full advantage. She's good at exploiting her defender's mistakes.
First free throw is good.
And in 2023, A'ja Wilson won her second straight Defensive Player of the Year.
I mean, with all that she does, we almost take Wilson's D for granted at this point. She's got those 2 MVPs, the 2 championships, but A'ja led the WNBA in defensive rating in 2023. I mean, Wilson is a player who controls the paint on both ends.
So she gets them both.
When you think about dominant players in the league, A'ja Wilson right now is the first person that comes to mind.
Well, her game really speaks for itself, doesn't it? And then you factor in all the awards, all the accomplishments, and like you said, she has to be at the top of your list.
Exactly what they want to do right there. Get those good looks.
Jackie Young from outside cans it from downtown.
Showing some touch from way outside. When Jackie Young is making those, I mean, good luck defending them.
Intercepted. Here's Plum. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Well, with the career Kelsey Plum has had, it's safe to say she's lived up to the hype.
Multiple-time All-Star, league MVP, 2 titles. Yeah, I'd say she has. Clearly one of the most complete and popular players in the league.
She hits both from the stripe.
They should keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there.
Taking full advantage from this charity strike. They've yet to miss here in the second half.
Now here's Gray. 10-point lead. This is their biggest lead. Count that one.
Look how fluid Gray is on the drive, ready to make any necessary adjustments to beat the D.
To end the run. And she lays it up and in.
Her shooting has been so good today. She may have to take it upon herself to get her team out of this hole.
Again, Las Vegas.
A hard worker who is always getting better. Gray's mid-range game is pretty fine-tuned now.
Here's Queen.
The offensive rebound.
Great positioning on the putback.
Those second chance points, they're just like bonus points if you can get them.
Gray with it. She's got 11. Puts up a 3. Hamby grabs the miss.
Personally, I am shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. She makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Outside McDonald.
Queen puts one up from 19. A'ja Wilson grabs the board. Now Plum. She's got 22. Wilson outside. Launches it. Just 5 to shoot. Bangs home the trifecta.
They're having so much trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either.
That'll kill you, a differential like that from beyond the arc.
Queen misses. And they've built a very nice lead.
No signs of slowing down, at least as far as I can tell.
Young shot's good.
Keeping Young out of the paint has to be a focus for this defense. She is so effective near the rim.
Now here's Hamby. She's got 6. Count it. Good.
She's leading the way offensively. Can they ride her back into it?
Now here's Gray.
Clarendon covering.
Pass to Plum. Gray lets it go from deep. Missed it. 5 for 11 shooting from the field for her. Queen with the ball. Picked up by Plum.
They grab their own miss.
Hamby misses. And here's Gray. 11 points in the game. The 3. Hamby grabs the miss.
You don't want to give up that kind of look often.
They're very lucky they didn't get burned.
Queen, shot is good.
She's doing everything she can to keep them alive.
Here's Gray. Three-pointer, Jackie Young. That one is off. Now here is Queen. Defense is right there.
You know, you simply cannot say enough about her individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
And that's life above the rim. Something I only get to experience when I'm watching the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Gray. From downtown. It doesn't go for her. The Sparks trailing. To the wing, right side. Goes up on the baseline. Hits the front of the rim and out. Let's go with a 3. Clarendon grabs the miss.
She can't get anything to drop. And the way she's going, it's probably not something she should try to shoot her way out of.
And I'm sure her teammates would agree with that. You know, the last thing they want to see her doing is shooting it more.
Timeout called the Aces.
Yeah, coaches, they saw their team giving up a lot of points and wanted to get a break before it got out of hand.
And that's a big part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your players in the best position possible at all times. That's a great timeout.
Here's Gustafson. It's good from long range.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's been by design or by accident, but either way, it's been impressive.
Maybe the coach just went up to the locker room chalkboard and just put a number 3 out there.
Now here is Hayes. She's got 9. And the Aces, another Another three.
That's 2 bombs in a row from long range. They're starting to heat up.
The defense is stepped slow. They've got to take away that airspace.
Here's Martin, guarded by Jackson. For three. Martin, no bueno. So it's the Sparks now. Here's the three. Tiffany Hayes grabs the miss. Shot clock and game clock 1 second differential. Chelsea Plum from outside. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 for 14 on the night.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so... soft on the perimeter.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Well, she can give it as good as she gets.
We're seeing some gamesmanship right now. Answers right back with the 3 of her own. That's too good a look to pass up there, despite the result.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. The Aces on top. They lead by 13. We'll be right back to the action when we return. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here's Queen. And she makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Didn't do anything fancy there. Didn't need to.
Nope. Her only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Still, there was some style there, Blake. It was a pretty sweet one-handed flush.
Now here's Young. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. And Queen pulls it down. And it's the Sparks ball. They trail by 11. Alicia Clark with the defensive effort. Gray with it. Stevens covering. Pass to Gustafson. Fires from deep. That shot, no good. Now here is Queen. She's guarded by Hayes. Queen misses.
Totally unnecessary to go the fadeaway there. Could have been an easy jumper.
To the paint. Gray outside. Fires from 14. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
She's starting to turn it on now after a slow start.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Here's Young. Outside Hayes. No good with the triple. So it's the Sparks now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Now here's Gray. From past the arc, and Tiffany Hayes, good for 3.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now here is Queen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. She did that to a degree in the first half, and she's doing it now in the second.
Hayes with it. Queen covering. Back to Hayes. Pass to Gray. Takes the 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Tiffany Hayes.
This is who Gray is. A terrific shooter who seeks payback when you drain one on her squad.
And that one drops. Around... 3 minutes gone by here in the fourth quarter. Outside Young, back to Gray. Inside. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That pass into the paint was dead on target.
So it's the Sparks now. Queen with the ball. Gray picks her up. Queen misses. With the prospect of making a big lead even bigger.
They should jump at this chance. Stretch that lead out as much as possible. You know, you look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
Out of bounds, it'll be Aces ball. So both teams changing it up here. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Gray outside. Screen by Gustafson. Puts it up from 15. No good that time. And the Sparks with possession here. It's a 16-point game. Connects from three-point range.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
Gray outside. Pass to Gustafson. Over Stevens.
Aces foul. Kia Stokes. Second personal foul.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now Bell. Here's Jackson. Off target with the three. And the Aces with possession. 13-point lead. There's a screen by Clark. Chelsea Gray for three. And another miss by Las Vegas. Left side, McDonald. Banked in off the glass.
Playing way above her listed height. McDonald, not afraid, down low.
Now here's Gray. She's tightly guarded. And there's the pick. Lets it fly from 18. And the shot goes in.
Despite her troubles in the first half, she stayed composed, stayed focused, and now she's getting it going.
Jackson, no good. Gray with it. Double team on Chelsea Gray. Here's Wilson. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
That's the best way out of a double team, with a pass like that.
And the Sparks with possession here. Down by 15. Fires from the corner. Jackson, no good.
Not her best performance scoring the ball thus far.
Clark outside. Pass to Plum. Unloads. Nice open look, but it's no good.
Well, sometimes they're going to miss even the easiest of chances.
Wasted no time on that one. Now Gray. Wilson with it. Back to Gray. Alicia Clark on the wing. This one for three. Gray, no good.
Well, most games she can hit from deep, but this game, it's not there for her.
They get it back. Bell missed it. She's now made 6 of 10 from the field. Now here's Plum, guarded by McDonald. And that one good.
Nice intensity from Plum on the drive, insisting on getting to her shot.
Now the Sparks with it. Jackson outside. Hamby. That one, no good. Asia Wilson with some nice D. Here's Stokes. She's guarded by Stevens. And a foul on Gray. That's her first foul.
It's been good, safe basketball from her up to this point. And she went a decent amount of time before her first turnover.
And the Sparks call time here.
Now here is Queen. She's guarded closely. And there it is.
She has been fantastic this quarter, and it's just the kind of effort they need if they're going to continue to trim the opponent's lead right here.
Now here's Gray from outside the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
This is who Gray is, a shooter who feels comfortable trying her luck, pulling up off the dribble.
Here's Queen. That shot off the mark. Good.
She is a coach's dream, guys. Absolutely tireless. Never gives in, never gives up. And that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Stokes. Good, and it's Chelsea Gray who picks up the assist.
Makes great decisions and quick reads off of ball screens. Gray is a gifted point guard.
Here's Queen. Off target from outside.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Chelsea Gray, here we go. And she lays it straight in.
And with that basket, you'd have to think this lead is safe.
I don't know if I'd call it 100% secure, but at least 98%.
I'll go 99.2.
Queen, shot is good. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. Now here's Gray from 11 feet away. Pass to Young. Outside Plum. Wilson the screen. Plum misses. Amby outside. Bell guarded by Young. Here's Queen. Tries again. It's hauled in by the Aces. And here's Gray. Chelsea Gray missing again. And it's the Sparks ball. It's a 16-point game. Got that bucket in no time at all. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Takes the 13-footer, and that's good for two.
A smart player. Gray plays to her strengths and generally makes quick and precise decisions.
So it's the Aces winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
And they put on a show here at home. I think they had and felt like they had the edge and that extra confidence.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.
Sporting event.